teams have advanced to the divisional round, and one more will join them. Our final wild card game is underway. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. And that throw just too high for him.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Catch made by Alvin Kamara. This is ahead for about 5. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. He'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throwing now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. 4th down coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And it's going to be Bears football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Williams on the play action. His first throw is an interception. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Pass play now. This is reeled in by Kamara. Racing down the left side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. They made it 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Tyler Scott now to return it. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They have 2nd down and 5. Handoff now to the receiver. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Working quickly here. Third down. Here's Williams. Skips it short of his man, and that brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Gets this to Johnson. And there's a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Chubb up the middle. And they make the stop at the 46. Offense in the hurry up here. Williams to throw on third. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Romadunze touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football is going to be spotted at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Kamara running out of the gun. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 11. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They're going for this. He's got it to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints in a very tough spot on 2nd and long. They're throwing it. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's a throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Scary sight deep. It's Devin Duvernay waiting for it. He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Here's a loft deep down the middle. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. The rookie from Texas comes up with it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They go play action here. Into the hands of Dulcich. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Here's a give. Fullback headed up the gut. And he's drive forward, halted after a couple of yards. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pushing it up past the 30. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Hauled in by Godwin. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Dropping back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They connect for the 1st. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll throw it again. Has it at the 7. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that 1st half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the 2nd half of our wild card game gets underway. Scott now to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasize coming out strong here to begin the 2nd half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Justin Reed with the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Again, it's Chubb. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He'll throw it. He's got time here, and they won't do it, so that falls incomplete on 4th down. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll throw to begin this drive. He finds Johnson. Breaks through, and he might break away. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. Working quickly here. From the 33 on 2nd down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give on 2nd to Kamara. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. They go play action on 1st. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Dulcich hauls it in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 2nd and 3 now. Setting up a throw. Completes this one to Hill. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. The back's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Kamara. Will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Saints football, and their postseason rides on this quarter. They come in trailing. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw now. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense up to the line fast. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints now trail by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. A give to Chubb, running left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Dumped off to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Chubb on the give, headed left. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Here's a counter give to Chubb. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
First down, Williams. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And this is down all the way to the 3. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Bears going for the win here. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Chubb will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears Nice jump in front late. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Bears make the play that should win them this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind.
And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. DJ Moore the touchdown. A game-breaking